The Central West AFL season is set to get underway this weekend after an extended off-season. Last year's competition was cut short by COVID, and the league are hopeful for a full final series in 2022.
Big pre-seasons can mean big things to come. The Bathurst Giants are hopeful that's the case. Women's captain Katie Kennedy can't wait to hit the pitch for round one.
It is so exciting. We've had months and months off, so to finally get back into playing a bit of footy, we are over the moon.
Men's captain Bailey Bryan is in the same boat, and he's been very impressed with his side's efforts at training.
There's a lot of boys putting in the hard work during pre-season, rocking up every week, just doing the right thing, so it's good to see the rewards on the weekend, hopefully, for those guys.
The Giants will be up against Dubbo Demons at George Park.
It's a big battle between us each time we face off on the field, so it'll be exciting to see how far they've come in the off-season as well.
Both captains have got similar goals for their first game back.
Hopefully get a win for starters, but I think just getting back on the paddock, getting back into it, getting into footy, getting the contact back in, but mainly just having a bit of fun, getting around each other and hopefully get the win.
I'm just hoping that our new girls have as much fun as we always have had. That's what we always drive, is to just have some fun, play a bit of footy and just hang out with some mates. So yeah, as long as they're enjoying themselves, that's a win for us.
The men's team have received a big boost this year, acquiring the services of former AFL player Lenny Hayes in a mentoring role.
It's really exciting. We met him the other week. He's a really good guy. He's just happy to be around the club, help develop our young core and just really look to help us with our footy.
The women's team are gunning for premiership glory again in 2022.
We are going for 3 in a row, so if we get it, we get it. If we don't, no chip off the shoulder or anything. We play for fun, and that's what we like to drive to our girls.
Kennedy and her team will kick off proceedings at 12:30 at George Park. Macraith Snare, PRIME7 News.
Fresh from a winning silver medal at Under-18 National Championships, Bathurst hockey star Fletcher Norris has been named in the Hockey Australia Future Squad. After a few first game nerves, Norris settled into the tournament.
Yeah, I thought I started off a bit scrappy, but then once I got used to it, I was all good. Yeah, I'm real keen for it. It's just another step, really. And yeah, we'll see how we go.
The St Pat's teenager will attend a camp for the National Identification Program at the AIS in Canberra later this year. 2 more competitions get underway this weekend, and the region's winter sports season will be in full swing. While the weather will make it a soggy start, Premier League hockey is ready to go.
It's shaping up to be an action-packed weekend of sport across the region, and kicking it off will be Premier League hockey. Bathurst and Pats will head down the Mitchell Highway to do battle with Orange United in round 1.
Really exciting. Feels like forever since we played a game of hockey. The girls are really keen to get out there and see what the season's all about.
Across the rest of the women's competition, Orange Sims will look to begin their title defence with a win at home against Bathurst City. And in the men's draw, defending premiers Lithgow Storm will make the trip to Orange to take on Wanderers. After a lot of travelling in the first 2 rounds of the Peter McDonald Premiership, this weekend's fixtures will return to a more traditional format. Teams will stay within their original groups for round 3, with a few clubs still looking to get on the board. Orange Hawks will look for 3 wins on the trot to start their season. They'll hit the road to play Lithgow Workies. And Nyngan Tigers will have another tough assignment this weekend when they host Dubbo Sims. In the Blouse Cup, Orange Emus will go for their first win of the year after a tough loss to the Bulldogs in round 1. Meanwhile, Bathurst will be at home, going up against the Dubbo Roos. And in the Western Premier League, Parkes Cobras will look to remain undefeated to start the season. They'll take on Mudgee Golgong Wolves. Macraith Snare, PRIME7 News.
If competitive 10-pin bowling is your thing, then you're in luck. The Orange 10-pin bowl will be packed to the rafters this weekend as they host the Quebecer Amf Orange Open. Running for 34 years, the Open will welcome bowlers from all over the country. Last year's tournament was a record turnout and numbers have skyrocketed again this year.
We normally only have 2 squads, but we've had so much demand that we actually have opened up a 3rd squad. So we have 94 bowlers coming this time round.
Orange Open gets underway on Saturday. Still to come in PRIME7 local news, Kirsty Fitzpatrick is back with your weekend weather forecast.